I have a problem. All my shots are really boring. It's always me talking to myself in the car. Ideas do flow when I'm in the car, but it creates really boring videos. I get bored of it too, you know? And I don't get to show the world from my perspective, you know, the world. So join me as I aim to make my shots more interesting. I learned a little bit last night. I'm gonna see if I can apply it during this workout, and then we'll go back and we'll go into detail of how to make a shot more cinematic. Let's go.
Come on.
Take the seat. All right, so let's get driving and talk about the points. You know, there's in composition, you know, there's different. I'm joking. Let's change up the scenery. There are many types of compositions that exist. All of them convey different. Stop laughing at me. All of them convey different emotions that can be utilized to make the viewer feel how the character feels. The goal is to connect to you. It's important to follow these rules before you break them, like any art. A video can't be a face at an odd distance away from the camera talking to you. Hello. Composition is built with multiple different elements, and I want to talk about a few. Focus points or focal points, lines, shapes, space, depth, balance, and angles. All right. Another aspect of cinematic shots that I can talk about right now is lighting. I, for some reason, was shooting with the sun behind me. Now the sun is in front of me and I look way better. I'm gonna reshoot this. This information is taken from a StudioBinder video, so I have to give credit to them. So focal point is a single point of the shot where you want the viewer to look at. You can use elements of space or lines and balance and contrast to get the viewer to look at it. So I think here, this brown shirt and this dark shirt should give me contrast against the background. Also, you can use lines and make the viewer look at the focal point. You can place your focal point or your subject on also one of the intersection points of the rule of thirds, where you divide the screen into 3 sections horizontally and vertically to find 4 intersection points where you can place the focal point on and create a really balanced image. There's also something called the golden triangle where you can have 2 focal balance points. So lines are very interesting, where you can have lines to guide your viewer to your focal point, or you can use lines to show different emotions. So vertical lines are used to suggest height and strength, while horizontal lines suggest distance and calm. Diagonal lines give off-putting energy. Shapes is another aspect I can talk about, where it creates a frame within a frame. So clean shapes give a very tidy composition to the shot, while a regular or organic shape creates a more chaotic or natural feeling to the shot. They can also be used to create separation within the shot and make the character and subject feel more isolated and claustrophobic. Space is another element of composition. Your subject is positive space, and everything that is in your subject is negative space. So here's an image of a dog. Because there's lots of negative space around the dog, you focus onto the dog because that's the only thing that's there against the blank canvas. When you have an object with big positive space, which is close to the camera, it shows the importance of it. Here, I'm showing the importance of my tablet. Or a person that's really big gives them power over everything, you know? See how big my face is right now. Large negative space makes the character feel separated. It's like, hey man, thought we were friends. What's going on? I gotta hurry this up. Another element of composition is balance. You can create balance by keeping the subject in the center of the frame. By creating symmetry, you can also use a golden ratio, and it's raining more. Angles, I'll talk about this really quickly. Angles is another element of composition. Give the viewer a different angle to perceive the subject. So a high angle will make the subject feel small and weak, while a low angle will make the subject look larger and more powerful. There's also overhead angle, which detaches the viewer and gives the viewer a more objective perspective. There's also the Dutch angle, which brings up the diagonal point of view that I was talking about. It gives that off-put energy. I think I'm done. Now it's time to try these elements in real life. I'm gonna put together something and see how that looks. Come practice with me and let me know if it looks more cinematic. Also, bird. Bird. He's enjoying all the worms.